This guy went in to rob the place and ended up unconscious instead. Let's look at what went down and talk about what we can learn. What is up, guys? Will Workman here with Self-Defense Encounters, here to give you a real-world example of how to protect yourself. Gotta be honest, this one's pretty funny, but it has some really serious lessons for us to learn. This one happens really fast. There's no audio here, but you can see this guy with the buggy is trying to shoplift or has just robbed the place or something. He's got this backpack that looks full, and this security guard is gonna try to stop him. And you can see that he is trying to kind of use that buggy as a barrier, trying to run past the security guard. And when he sees that the security guard is not gonna let him pass, he decides he's just gonna push through and try to knock the security guard over. When he does this, bam!
Pow, right in the kisser.
Let's go back and watch that part again because it happened too fast to explain what was happening. But you see this guy slightly off screen here walk up. He's got a red shirt on. To me, he kind of looks like, I don't know, maybe he's the produce guy of the grocery store. Maybe he's just a customer. He raises a wine bottle over his head and asks him, "Would you like a nap, sir?" To which his face responds, "Yes, please." So he nails him right in the side of the face with that wine bottle. And you can see by his posture and his legs, he's out cold, absolutely unconscious. The wine bottle rolls into the buggy unharmed.
Oh, thank God.
The question that I want to ask you here is this level of force justified? That's a really big question in this one, and we're going to talk about it at the end, so stick around. First thing that we can learn out of this is security is not going to save you, especially unarmed security, whether it be at a grocery store or a mall or anything like that. Just because they have a security guard there doesn't mean they're going to be able to help all that much. Basically, a security guard is there to communicate and maybe be a little bit of a deterrent and call the police if something goes down. I'm not gonna crap on the security guard too much. I think he did an okay job here trying to stop this guy without using too much force. But realize just because there's a security guard there doesn't mean that you're safe if something goes down. Should you step in? When you're in a situation like this, security or an employee is dealing with somebody who's maybe a shoplifter or a robber, should you step in and try to help with the problem? And that's really a question you have to ask yourself. For me, I think if it's something where someone is seriously being hurt, like there's a weaker person who's being beat up by a stronger person, or there's an armed robbery or an active shooter or something like that where I think somebody may die if I don't step in, then I'm probably gonna step in. But if it's something like shoplifting and no one is severely getting injured, I'm probably gonna leave that to the employees and not get involved. You risk putting yourself in a situation where you may really get hurt, and you have to ask yourself if it's worth it. You've heard me talk a lot on this channel about everyday carry weapons, and I think if this guard had a weapon, even a pepper spray, it would have been great in a situation like this. Same thing with the employee or the customer, whatever he is there. Everyday carry weapons are great, whether it's an armed robbery and you need a firearm, or whether it's a fight or shoplifting and you need pepper spray. Everyday carry weapons are best, but bottles work. If you don't have a weapon, then sometimes you have to improvise. And this guy did a great job of that here. He decided, I'm gonna grab this wine bottle and I'm gonna use it to stop this guy. So the big question here, is this level of force justified? You notice that he chucks the wine bottle and just nails him right in the face. And this guy goes down hard. Not only would the impact of the wine bottle be really severe, but the impact to the concrete floor could be really severe too. This guy could easily die from this. So is a wine bottle flying through the air or pavement hitting a guy's head deadly force? It could be. So this guy may not have intended to use deadly force, but if the guy ends up dying from this, he could still be looking at an involuntary manslaughter charge. The best advice I can give you as a protector is to understand levels of force. If somebody's trying to steal something from you, trying to shoplift, trying to fight you, you can use ordinary force to protect yourself, but you can't use deadly force unless you're being threatened with deadly force. And a hard wine bottle to the head or pavement to the head could easily be considered deadly force. So even though this is kind of funny, might be a little much. Throwing it at the guy's back or at his legs here may have been a better option because that would still hurt like crazy without potentially killing him. Or a good old-fashioned linebacker tackle would work too. But what do you think? Would you have stepped in this situation? Let me know in the comments down below. If you gained value from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Guys, a lot of these videos are getting age restricted, so they're just not getting any views. So when you like and subscribe and share this video, it'll help us push it past the algorithm. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.